What's up, YouTube? It's MKW and Phenom. You're gonna have to excuse me about the blurriness of the video. It's just how the laptop camera is, so you're gonna have to excuse me about that. But I'm basically here to talk about, the Miami Dolphins and their off-season plans and what we should do as an off-season team. Listen, right now we're sitting at 5-10. Tomorrow's the last game of the year. We're going up against the Jets team that, quite honestly, I don't really care if we're going to lose because their season's practically over. Even though I do hate with a passion the New York Jets. I'm doing the right thing to do. I'm looking at the distant future for what we can do and what we have. And let me just say that, listen, we're a promising team that could do some big things, but right now we don't have that quarterback play. Right now, basically, this year has been defined by 7 points. 7 points have given us 4 losses. You take away those 4 losses, we're 9-6 right now. We're playing for a playoff spot tomorrow. It's as simple as that. With a franchise quarterback at the helm, tomorrow's a playoff game. You can rest assured. A playoff spot game for us. But right quick before I dive into it, let me just say that this is a new channel. In this channel, we'll be talking about the Dolphins. I will be talking about Blu-ray updates, Blu-ray movies, and stuff like that, because I do collect those. And I will also be talking about MMA as well as some WWE stuff. So about basically, there's gonna be basically a sports themed slash hobby dedicated channel. So here goes nothing. I'm new at this, so let's see how it goes. But let's start with, like I was saying, the Dolphins. So right now it looks like we're gonna be 6-10, 5-11, either or. We're still gonna be picking 8th in the draft. Let's look forward. Let's look forward right now to April. What I see happening is simple. It's quite simple. I see us simply trading down. After everything's done tomorrow, if we're not in the top 6 and we're in the 8th spot, we have to trade down. We don't have that many needs. We need a quarterback. That's about it. We need a quarterback and maybe a free safety and a right tackle, definitely. But our main need is a quarterback. So what I think we do to come draft day, I think we're picking 8. I think we gotta jump up some spots. Listen, there's a chance St. Louis gets the first pick. If St. Louis gets that number 1 pick, they're gonna trade it. I don't care what people say. They're trading that pick. They're keeping Sam Bradford. Listen, nobody's gonna take on that $50+ million guaranteed contract of Sam Bradford's, and people are gonna give up the house, the farm, and the real estate for Andrew Luck's pick. Okay, so I'm saying right now, if we have to, listen, we give him 3. We give him this year's 1. We swap with them, and we give him 2 more 1s and 3 2s. All right, total of 6 draft picks. That's what I would do. But now, if Indy does have the number 1 pick and we end up picking 8th or whatnot, I definitely think it's a possibility that we would have to trade up probably the 3rd spot, because listen, that's probably what Vikings are gonna pick. The Vikings, they're not gonna get Matt Khalil. Okay, Matt Khalil is gonna go to the number 2 team, which will either be Indy or St. Louis. Either or is gonna take him too. Now, since you're not there, you're not gonna reach Morris Claiborne, because that's the next thing. You're not gonna get a cornerback top 5, 3. No way. You don't get cornerbacks that high unless they're can't miss prospects. Morris Claiborne is not a can't miss prospect. He's a very good prospect. He's not a can't miss prospect. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna trade back. Okay, you're gonna trade back to us. That's what I would do. Trade back to us. We swap the 8th overall pick for the 3rd overall pick. You give us your 3rd overall pick. We're gonna be giving you our 8th overall pick. With the 8th pick, you can solidify selection for your left tackle, either Riley Reeve or Jonathan Martin. Either or can be your left tackle, and that's a great spot to pick him at. And plus, we're giving you a 2nd and a 3rd to boost up your young team and put weapons around Christian Ponder. I think that's what Minnesota should do, and I think that's what happens. I think we end up trading number 3 to get Robert Griffin III. Okay, if we don't trade, we might have to take a right tackle. We might have to take a right tackle, and if we do, fine, whatever. The fan base is gonna hate, and I mean hate that pick. So that's why I don't think it's gonna happen, but it might happen. I mean, Stephen Ross, you just think of it like I do. Stephen Ross, the owner, wants a franchise, big stud, big money botting quarterback. The new coach is gonna want a new quarterback. Jeff Allen knows finding a quarterback is essential this offseason. I don't want Matt Flynn. I don't want that guy. Okay, I don't want Orton, and I don't want any other free agent quarterback. I want a homegrown talent. Okay, I want my Jake Long / quarterback. That's what I want, and that's what I think this fan base and team needs. That's what I think it ends up happening come draft. I think we end up picking, if we're in a spot to take one of the top 2 quarterbacks, I think we end up trading up to get one of those 2 quarterbacks. Okay, now As far as free agency, obviously that's before the draft, but as free agency goes, I think we end up getting a guard. I think we end up getting a Carl Nix from New Orleans. That's what I'm saying. The Pro Bowl guard. I think is what we end up targeting, and maybe the free safety slash strong safety out of Tennessee, Michael Griffin. That's also a possibility. So yeah, that could happen. We could end up getting one of those two guys or both. So that'll be fun to see. Also, when it comes on to it, listen, I think the scenario that the Dolphins have is simple. We're missing a quarterback. We need a quarterback. That has to be the main focus going into this offseason. Finding that quarterback and finding him in the draft is much better suited for this team than finding it in free agency, because there's not a player in free agency that could do much better than a rookie quarterback can, to be honest with you, coming out this year. Okay, this is not gonna happen. You're not gonna find the next big star in free agency. You can only find that through the draft. And that's what we're gonna have to do. That's what I think happens. And I don't think Cleveland takes a quarterback. I hear all these people saying, "Oh, we need a quarterback. Cleveland needs a quarterback." Listen, you guys, you don't need a quarterback. Colt McCoy is a decent starter in this league. He's a serviceable quarterback, and he can lead you to places you've never been before. Okay, so just calm down and put some weapons around the guy. Penny Hillis is a one-year wonder. Okay, that's what he was, to be honest with you. Everybody knows it. You guys don't have any receivers. You guys don't have anything to threaten anybody with. You guys need to put weapons around Cole. You should get Trent Richardson with the 4th overall pick, or explosive player, and with the 5th overall pick, whatever. Get Trent Richardson or something like that. You can't get a quarterback. It's not fair to Colt McCoy, and I don't think the Browns fans will be happy with you getting yet another quarterback already, so as quickly as you have. So it's not gonna happen. So yeah, I think we definitely gotta make a play for RG3. Yeah, so that's for that. So I think this offseason is simple. Free agency, Carl Nix, Michael Griffin, re-sign Vernon Carey, our guard, and then I'd put a Rich Incognito in that package for Minnesota. So I'd give them Minnesota for a 3rd overall pick. I'd give them 3 picks, swap first, give them 2 more, and give them Rich Incognito in there to help solidify that O-line a little bit more. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Basically my Dolphins offseason is like this. Carl Nix, Michael Griffin, bring him in through free agency. Come draft day, trade up 5 spots, swap 1st round picks with Minnesota, give him 2 more picks, give him Rich Incognito, straight up to the 3rd spot, take Robert Griffin 3rd, and if St. Louis gets the #1 pick, give him the front for Andrew Luck. He's worth it, and at the end of the day, all this team really needs is a quarterback to compete. We just need a quarterback, a decent quarterback. A rookie quarterback can come into this team and win right away. I truly believe that, and I think that's what's gonna happen. And yeah, so that's about that. That's what I think. Oh, and as far as the coach goes, hey, listen, I really like that offensive coordinator from Carolina. He's done some really good things with Cam Newton. He's going to see Robert Griffin. He's going to be like, yo, that's my guy. That's my Cam Newton for my team. So Rob Sinsinski from Carolina, that's the guy I'm targeting. That's the guy I want to represent my team. So that's what I think the Dolphins should do. Coach Rob Sinsinski, free agency, Carl Nix, Michael Griffin, draft a trade, Rich Incognito 3 picks from Minnesota's 3rd pick, get RG3, or get the house, give St. Louis the house if they get the 1st pick. So that's about that. And really quick before I end here my first video, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me just say that, let me give you my quick thoughts on Brock Lesnar retiring. I think it sucks he's retiring from the UFC, but at the end of the day, he's a good wrestler, but in MMA, man, if you don't evolve, you sink quick. And Brock just didn't evolve, and he ended up getting dominated again. And he was an amazing fighter for the first couple of years of his career. He won the championship. I give him mad props. But I think he ends up going back to the WWE as a once in a while type of guy, type deal. So the guy's been a beast everywhere he's gone. He's been national champion in wrestling in college. He's been the UFC heavyweight champion, and even though wrestling's fake, he still was a top dog there too. So props to that guy, and I hope he does well for his career in his life. As far as the Dolphins, that was my off-season plan. That's what I hope happens. Head coach Sinsinski, free agency Nix, Griffin, draft RG3 or Andrew Luck. It's inevitable. It's what I think is gonna happen, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Check back soon, and if you'd like to subscribe, if you don't want it, if you didn't like it, well then whatever. Alright guys, thanks. Take it easy.